There once was a man made from the dust of the earth, to live as it was written beneath a blanket of mirth. A life free from pain and suffering and woe, his Creator believed it was best not to know. His every emotion and need was controlled, in order for him to never be bold. He'd be compliant and happy and never be snappy, but he'd never know love or the pleasure of something earned through hardship. Ignorance is bliss, said the scientist, regardless. Every animal need was assuaged, not fulfilled. But something went wrong, and an idea was instilled.
To be, or not to be?
That's not right.
That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortunes, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them. To die, to sleep, no more, and by sleep to say we end the heartache and the thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to, is a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub, there's the respect, there's calamity of so long life, but who would bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the proud man's contumely, the pangs of despised love, the law's delay, the insolent...
Aren't you hungry?
Yes, I am. Very much so, but I think I'm feeling in a rut. Is it better to resist and suffer? To not eat and be tougher?
My boy, in torturing yourself, you feel no more wealth. 'Tis better to eat and be merry. To not is quite scary. Take an apple instead.
No, I shall suffer.
Alfred, my boy, my only son, I fear you've been corrupted. You do look ill.
I am not ill. I'm just doing an experiment. You're a scientist. You should understand.
An experiment? Well then, what's your hypothesis?
I hypothesize that in not eating, I will experience suffering.
Nonsense, why would you possibly want to do that?
Well, I had a dream, and it's quite peculiar so. In it, a man was speaking of woe. He wants to know if it's better to live or better to die, but couldn't decide. To live is to suffer, and to die is unsure. But to me, to be was never in pain. And perhaps I am dead, for I feel no strain. So I want to suffer and live, as he'd say, to see if I'm real or a ghost in a play.
My boy, it can't be overstated. I assure you that suffering is quite overrated. I brought you to life from the dust of the earth, and hid what was painful neath a blanket of mirth. What's under the blanket you don't want to know, for under the blanket you'll find only woe.
I've never been mad or sad or had a splutter of doubt. I thought great happiness was all about. But now that I know that people have woe, I want it too.
My boy, take the apple and break this fast. You'll find these worries a thing of the past.
To be or not to be, that is the question. My dream is a riddle, a twisted obsession. Am I dreaming still, or is this for real? In my dream I cried, and for once I could feel something new that whispered and blew. But it was only a dream, or so it would seem. I do not know, but I'm hungry, so...
And so once more into slumber he fell, and the memories of the dream would slowly dispel. To sleep, to dream, and he did not awaken. Well, he did for a moment, but thought, I'm mistaken. But 'tis better to sleep, to dream, and never to know the misery, the pain, the suffering, the woe. But at least he was happy, if not complete, for his father was full of lies and deceit. But at least he was happy, he would smile and grin, but was something missing deep within. But at least he was happy, he could not complain. He never would know that there's more than just pain.